Hi, and welcome to our third training video on Mailchimp, brought to you by Assured Success. I am Patrick, and today we will be going over sending a campaign. We're going to go ahead and get right into it today and click on Send a Campaign. On this first screen, you will see our subscription list that we created before in our last training video called Monthly Newsletter. If you haven't gone over this video, I highly suggest going through it and creating this beforehand. We're going to go ahead and select our monthly newsletter. Also on this page, you could probably create a new list, but I really recommend doing it beforehand. One other feature we have here is send to a segment. You could send by email address or date added. Here we could go ahead and select is after 2/25/2013. You can see we have 2 recipients. While this is useful, most of the time you probably are not using this, so I'm going to go ahead and click cancel and click next. Next we have some campaign info. The first field is your campaign name, so we're going to name this March 2013 newsletter. The email subject line should have gone over with Tish a little bit. You want something catchy but not spammy, but I'm just going to put something generic here. Here you can see that the from name and reply to email address are already populated from the default. The personalized to field will automatically insert the person's first name if it's in the subscription list. Over here you can see that we can track opens and clicks, and you could even connect to Twitter and Facebook, and we could also add Google Analytics, but some of that is beyond this training. We're going to go ahead and click next. On the next screen, this is where we're going to select our template. I would have already uploaded your template at this point, and so we're going to go ahead and select My Templates. Here you can see your templates that I have uploaded. You will have 2 templates, one monthly newsletter and one special mailer. I'm going to go ahead and select the monthly newsletter. This will take us to the screen which will edit our template so we can send it out. Here at the top you'll see some of the default settings. I recommend leaving these be. You could edit everything else below. We'll quickly go over the sections here. As you can see, the first section here at the top is to allow people to view it in their browser if they cannot see it in their mail client. Under that is a short teaser section where you can enter some text to entice your users. This is optional. You'll see a eyeball icon on the right. You could click this icon to hide this section if you do not want to use it. You will see now that the area is grayed out, and you'll see the new icon appear. If we click that, it will show it again. Alright. In this section we could have a date automatically inputted. I wouldn't edit that. And here we have the topics for your newsletter that you can edit each month. I will have added your photo here already and a lot of your social links if your company has them. And let's get right into one of these sections because they're all very similar. We're going to go ahead and click on this section. You can see here at the top we have this menu bar which may look very familiar, a lot like a Microsoft Word and such, and we have different heading sizes, different font styles. We could clear the styles, go back to defaults. We could set different headings right within here. We can delete text. We can select and center text. We could also do like all of the other standard text editing things. We could select a bunch of text. Here we could change the font type. We could change the font size. We can make it bold, italic, underline. We could change the text color. And also we could change some highlighting if we want. Sorry for the ugly colors. Also here, you'll notice that we can also select some text and create a link. Just by clicking this link button on this page, you could just simply type a URL that you want to link to, maybe your web page, maybe your blog, whatever. I'm just going to put in Google for now and hit insert. You could see now that this is a purple link. It'll probably be blue. You can double click it and see what the settings are. You can also add photos by clicking the photography button. You can browse your computer for photos and upload them, or we can also import from a URL. You just can copy and paste a URL there. And as you build up your images, you'll build up an image gallery here. These are some of the other ones that I've uploaded already. So I'm just going to go ahead and select this one. You can see here we have options for height and width. I recommend you keep proportions so it doesn't stretch. We're going to align this right. And we're going to set a border on this of 1 pixel solid, and this is a hex value. You can look these up on the internet. All zeros is black, just showing this feature off. Margins will give you some padding around your text areas so it's not squished up there. The alt text is for accessibility, so I really recommend you do this for blind people, their screen readers and such, so it can describe the picture to them, or if they can't load it, it will say it. You can double click on the picture and edit it or delete it. And that's pretty much it. There's one other feature. You can copy and paste text from Word. It will try to copy over some of the formatting, but it always doesn't do a great job, but it's good to have that feature there if you want it. So we're going to go ahead and click Save. It's going to reload our template. You can see all our changes here. And then you could go through and edit each section and make your changes and whatnot. At the bottom here you'll see this is a standard footer. You really shouldn't edit that area because it's required by law. After that you can pop up a preview or send a test email. Pop-up preview can give you a better view of what it's going to look like in an email, but it's not 100%. I really recommend you send a test email every time just to make sure that your formatting looks okay. And you could do that here and go ahead and click Send a Test Email. Here I'm just going to type in my email address, hummerpj@gmail.com, and click Send Test. It will take a few seconds, and after that you can just go ahead and close it. And that's pretty much it for that. Here is the alt text version in case people can't show pictures and stuff in their email client. On this last page you will see all the different sections that we just edited. If they're green, you're good to go. Some of them are yellow. Red means you have to edit them. We have no red sections here. At the bottom here you see we could send it right away, or we can schedule. I'm going to go ahead and pick a date here ahead of time, but I'm going to cancel because I don't want to send this. You can also preview and test. I'm going to go ahead here and click Save and Exit. I'm going to exit to the campaign page. Here you can see the list of all the campaigns we made. And when you hover over, you can see different options like editing or viewing. You could click to view your email and see what it looks like again. We can click and replicate this if you like it, and you can copy it over for another month. I'm going to save and exit back to campaign. You can see here now that we have a copy of that same newsletter. We can edit that one and make it for April. And that pretty much does it for the basics of creating a campaign. There's a lot there. I recommend taking your time and going through. You could also find more videos and guides here at the bottom. There's lots of help videos here as well that go a little bit further in depth than I did, and there's also documentation. Well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this training session. If you have any further questions, please contact Tish or I, and have a great day.